What's the deal, gang? What's the deal? What's the deal? How's everybody doing? Is the music still on? Oh yeah, the music's still on. So, we're back, as always. You guys are quiet today. Zoom's a little quiet. Oh, we're filling up. We're filling up. A lot of people on vacation. Let me turn this on. My day is great. Last night was bad. Is your last night our New York session? It's all right. Minus 26. You'll be fine. You will survive. Guess who's back? Word. Back again. Introducing the star of our show, Marshall. We here for the analysis. It's very simple, more or less today. All right, let's just get into it. Nothing changes on the weekly and the daily. I mean, the weekly and the monthly, but the daily. Daily, we closed bullish at an interesting level here, right? We closed bullish above this recent area, above the most recent 4-hour, right? So at some point, you do expect to come up and break the current daily highs to grab some orders to come down, most likely on the next 4-hour top wick. If not break, then at the very least, retest them. But the way we've printed previously, I would expect a break to 2071. You see, we drove down from 2076, which is previous all-time highs, before they were smashed. So, if this is how we're looking at it, and we've created a resistance, and we've created a support, ipso facto, we've created a range. And what gold is very good at doing? Filling the range. So let's see if we can fill the range up before the drive down. Oh, it retested the highs here on the 5, right? It created the move on the 5. I think it's gonna take a little while here. Quite a few candles here on the 5 before we retest the highs, but let's just define our overall range. What noise are you making over there? Yeah, kids in the house. Kids in the house. Let's look at it more like this. I'm really focusing here on this range, right? The 2060 down up to 2070 area, up to 2068. And I'm quite interested in what happens at this level here where we are right now, 2064.788. So we only have our first 15-minute candle of our session playing out right now. Let's see if we can establish a support here. If we can establish a support here above, let me see, hold on, how would this look? This is where we tend to drive up from. Okay, if we can maintain price above 2065.24, we might have some buys depending on the hourly close, right? Depending on the hourly close. I probably won't take any buys until this hourly closes. It's just okay. So yeah, the previous hourly's closed bearish, and I'm expecting us to fill the wick, right? To fill the wick down. If we can reject here and actually hold on the hourly, then I can look for bottom wicks. Yeah, like I said, price doesn't turn around in one candle. It'll take a little bit of price movement to drive around. It can turn around in one 4-hour candle, but you know, on the hourly. But it'll take a few candles to range around here. Someone say you're muted. No, we're not muted. We good. I was gonna say, well, what I was saying, if we maintain price above here, but now that I'm watching price drive, price has maintained above here. That would technically be the move. Playing out right now, I was gonna say, if we close like this on the 30, maybe, if we maintain price above there, but the price just drove up, filled that top wick. So, same idea. But we'd have to maintain price on the 30 closure above this area, 2066.265. Now that we drove up, right? So if we can get a closure, well, let me annotate my toolbar. Right. Wrong color. Wrong lever. Right. If we can get this closure here, if this is our closure, then I'll look for us to maintain that, maybe on the 5 or a 15. Maintain this as a support, so a retest, you know, a wick down before a drive up. So if we can either maintain this level or create a bottom wick. If this is how a 5 or a 15 works out, ideally a 5, we get this kind of a 5 candle, then another 5 that breaks the lows here. I'll be fine with a position here on the flip to fill the range up. But we're gonna have to show that we're keeping this as a support. We're gonna have to see candles try to come down and fail. Overall, I think we still have some room to come down. I think we'll see a resistance before a drive up, and we'll see a resistance take us down, grab more orders before a retest of the highs. If not, then we'll drive up right now, and then we'll take our position based on us coming up, retesting the highs, and seeing where we could go from there. So maybe we'll take buys to finish up the range here, or if we set up for the hourly, we'll take buys to, or we'll take sells to finish the range down. Would you consider the buys if we break the low, then flip bullish respecting 2064 resistance, high probability buys? I think if we close above 2066.2 and then we retest 2064 without creating a top wick, those would be good buys. So if the hourly closes above there. This 1 hour could set up potentials for within range, onion play buys. There's quite a few things, quite a few ways it can set up here. Just don't like the way it's printing right now. Not that I don't like it, I just don't, there's no positions, there's no entries right now. There's a few breakdowns, but there's no entry right now. At the moment, looks like a bottom wick for a 5. We'll see. Hmm? 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 It's been a nice buy, but this range is tiny. So basically, we look for a breakout, then a retest of the low, respecting the new support. Yes. Just finished my first year in trade and struggle with greed and patience. Do you have any advice for me? You don't need my help. You know what's wrong. You need your own help. I can, same old cliche, right? Don't overtrade, don't over risk, don't over leverage. But your ass is greedy, which means you haven't been humbled enough by the market, right? Just know it's coming. It's gonna humble you. Right? But like, right? No epic story was ever told, right? That had a mediocre route to it, I guess, right? So at some point when you're old, and you tell the story of your life to your kids, right? How epic do you want it to be? Or do you want it to be like, I tried, didn't work out, you know? You know what the fuck you need to do? Now grow up. Be an adult. Do it. Yep. I'm having a good holiday. Absolutely. I will say this though, like, right? Like, we always say everyone has a different relationship with money. So, act based on your relationship with money, not based on like IG reels, right? Like, you know how they say act your wage? So just like, yeah, bring that onto here. Like, don't come into trading and be like, oh shit, I could be a millionaire tomorrow. Nah, act your wage. Act your relationship with money, not what you've seen on IG and not what's been glorified. No, I wouldn't have taken the sells. Oh, right here, yeah. But this was market. This was at 6:15. Yeah, this was good on the hourly. This was just market open. Like, what are you doing there? Like, you know what I mean? Market just opened the first half hour. I don't trade it. Act your lot size, but it's not like it's like act your relationship with money. Don't act based on someone else's relationship with money. Have you ever tried trading in the zone? No. Not gonna lie, I saw that set up at 6 p.m. on the dot. and took it shortly after. Yeah, I honestly I saw it too, and I said to myself, this would be a nice sell. And then I looked at the fact that I was 2 hours away from streaming. I was like, nope. Market just opened, and I didn't want to be here in a position like opening up the stream with a position. But that all like adds on to it. Overall, is just my principle. Like, right, I'm not gonna trade until 8 because I give the market a couple of hours to like work out its parabolic movements off the open. How do fake outs happen? It's an emergency. 911. And then hang up. Psych! Fake out. You're... They go bum rush your door talking about psych. Yeah, it just wasn't my time to trade. And I looked at the charts just to see how the charts were played out after we closed, and I'm pretty happy with my closure in the morning. I read it perfectly. Yeah, I don't really care for the yearly candle. Phew. I just care for what we're going to do here for the next 2 hours. So I really care for this 1 hour candle and the next one. And I believe that if this 1 hour candle respects 2066, the next candle is the volume candle that brings us down to 2064. Right? If this is the closure here in 33 minutes, if this is how we're still looking, as soon as we break these highs over here, oh, I'm sorry, over here, all right, we'll set a sell stop, or maybe we'll even take a sell on the break of the highs there, expecting the candle to do this. Okay. But we need to respect 2066.26, and how you're gonna understand that that was a really a valid level. We're gonna come up there right now. We're gonna come back up here, and we're gonna stick around here, and we're gonna play around this area for the hourly close. Christmas tree lights on Don's Audi. Nice upgrade. Yeah, this shit adds like 3 horsepower per light. You had like 1,000 lights on there. It's like 3,000 horsepower. Like, he was just fast standing there. He looked like a blur standing in one spot. This looks beautiful right here. This right here. This looks fucking. This looks like fucking piano notes. Are you into sports cars, bro? No, I'm into luxury sedans. That new fucking Lexus LS, bro. Ah, shit. I'm into minivans. That new Ford Astro, bro. The new Ford Astro. The Astro van. You crazy? I'm into luxury family. I'm just into luxury carriers. Like I get some LV luggage and I'm good. Grand Caravan. I'm more of a Honda Odyssey guy, right? More of an Odyssey guy. How many trades a week you get in Asian session? Anywhere from 2 to 3. That's a hell of a push. Massive push here for 7 pips. It opened here. It closed here. 6.5 pips. Live clock isn't on. It's not 8:30. Compared to the piano notes, that's a lot. I agree with you, bro. Straight cheese, that is a lot. Yo, that was our 30 close. What are we doing here? Dirty 30. What's the deal? Wix approved Zoom. I gotcha. Come through. Come in. Shit, sorry you moved it up. Oh no, I didn't. I get it now. You're from the New York session, huh? Viking is a recent Asian session visitor, right? Because yeah, I feel it. Because in the New York session, it looks like this. It's on the bottom, right? I get it. I don't have room here in the Asian session, in the New York session to keep it on top. So in the Asian session, when I do have room, I keep it over there. I get it. How to join Zoom? You have to join Wix's table or Clubhouse through my YouTube. Yeah, very sharp eye over there, Viking. Lovely. It's lovely. Right? That's what you Brits say? You Brits. I have this thing where it's easier for me to take sells than buys. People are like opposite. People take buys over sells, right? Yeah, this looks way better, right? This looks way better. I definitely want these sells right here, right? I don't know about these buys though. Buys, I don't know, man. Alright, I'm big on the selling. I don't know about the buying, but I'm big on the selling here. It's a weird thing. I know we gotta come up there. Let's see how this 5 works out. Can we be off the rip here on the 5? I hear you. RDR. Some good old RDR. Yeah. Bop. 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 We held. We held. We held. $20 left here. First half hour, it's created this really steep top wick. Oh, there's the push, right? Imagine this hourly starts coming down here. That would be fucking wild. I think it might be too late for the hourly though. Drop a like, sub to the channel, turn on notifications. This way you know when we're on. It's perfect time. We have 666 viewers right now. Trading is the devil. Oh, and we just smashed that. Can we get over 1,000 for this Asian session? We've been over 1,000 twice, chat. I don't know why it's taking so long here. This needs to come up and retest the highs here. What can we do? Went to the fire to get it. Yes, sir. Just passed phase 1 and 2, but quit on plus 1202, and now I have to trade for 3 more days, and each day costs $3, so I need to win again. That's that's crazy. Jules, welcome. Yeah, it's very similar to what happened here before. This should tap up here. It's printing like that. Very interesting if the 4-hour respects the most recent 4-hour level here, even if it closes bearish like this in 20 minutes, 18 minutes. Time to spark. I got something to roll. Time to smoke. Imagine there should be a time to smoke podcast right before the time to eat stream. And right after you have time to sleep. Where the only profits you make will be in your dreams. I need to go smoke a J, yo. I'll be right back. I'm going to go take a pull or something. Forgot my lighter. And my phone. Opening up a marketing agency, fuck that. I subscribe to the Eaton podcast. True. Bono? Wick? Bono Wick? Bono, musician. But we talking about the wicks. Bono wick. You see, chat, when you get a Bono wick, we don't have no Bono wick here on the 30. Sell the ting? You sell the ting. I need the ting. What's that gold? Man, I need the ting. Man's not hot without the ting. Appreciate you for $1.99. Paul paid $1.99 just to hear a soundbite. I got you. I got you.
Outside med det! Nå får du inside! Outside med det!
Is it often you get 2 losses in a row? I don't think we had 2 losses in a row since like February. I don't know. We might have. I don't remember. It's been a long time. Why are you hiding behind me? Come here, give me a hug. Give me a hug. Instead of hiding, face me and give me a hug. What? No? Not yet? Okay, go ahead. Give me a hug later. Go, go, go. The candle flipping with the tape at the same time. How often does that happen? Look, we just had the candle flip bearish, and I think with this tape flip, it can take us down to a bearish closure below 66.2. Too late, chat. Too late. Muted too late.
The smoke got me. I got bronchitis.
I was gonna mute myself so you guys don't hear me coughing, but chat, we coming with a whole new set of buttons next year. Send in your suggestions. You gotta do some form of cardio to offset the effect of the smoke, brother. I do cardio. Bruh. Let me tell you something. Have you seen last week's episode of Cops? See a white boy with a hoodie running? I do cardio. Just don't talk about it. Okay, chat. What I'm looking for right now in this hourly close, I want to see us maintain this as a resistance. In this area here. And we can end up respecting it. Let's, right? If we can open up with a top wick here, anywhere, honestly, anywhere between 67.5 and 68.5, I'll be fine. And then flip bearish. Ideally, I want to break 68.5. I want to come up here, right? I want to come up to 68.8, 69 area. If we can get a top wick there, off the rip of the 4-hour candle, right? Because right now we're closing. You see where I marked it off? This is the 4-hour level. If we can close below that 4-hour level right here, say level on the 30, the 15 seems to be respecting it bearish right now. So in that case, if this is how we close, first thing we need on this 4-hour candle, or the next hourly candle, the next 4-hour candle, right, would be a top wick. And once it flips, that's our position to continue down. Right, so the first thing we're gonna have to do is come up on the hourly, break the highs without creating a bottom wick. I'm gonna look into, we might have possible top wick sells, but I want to see how we open up. And I want to see how we close actually too. We got 5 minutes here, last 5 of this 4-hour, okay? Give me a minute. I got a migraine. I'm gonna go take a Motrin. I'll be right back. Well, that went nowhere quickly. Hey, Shanae. Yeah, we're good. Appreciate you. Feel better. Yeah, I don't know why. All of a sudden, I got a migraine. Somebody's out there fucking sitting with a Wix doll talking about poke him in the head. What a fucking migraine, chat. Some of y'all be doing that voodoo shit, I know it. Except you're in migraine. No, I took a Motrin. $40 seconds here for this 4-hour close. We're gonna close bearish below range. Need a top wick. Toppity wickety. Or we're gonna take some time and create a bottom wick. What are we doing? Okay, so this is gonna create a low now. Let's see what it hit. If it hit anything. No, nothing. Alright, this is gonna create a low now and come up, create a top wick. And after it does that, the rebreak of whatever low it makes, as long barring that it rides down here, that should be our entry. Yeah, due to dehydration, but like this is what my desk looks like. There's no dehydration here. Green tea, lemon, teaspoon, honey. You trying to cure a cold? We're trying to cure cancer. I'm over here just with a headache. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody sending in suggestions. Thank you. He needs some minerals. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to take a top wick sell here, especially now that we've made a bottom wick here. Oh. She needs some milk. Oh. As soon as I get out of here, as soon as I clock out, chat, right? I said that shit like I'm leaving an office. As soon as I get out of here, done. I'm crashing. It's gonna be smoke a joint and watch some ancient aliens. Again. All good, dog. I got my kids falling asleep to The Ring tonight. You guys remember The Ring?
7 days.
Like, what, bitch? Is this what's gonna take us up here? Is that it? Any new? No weeks, dude. You say, yeah, I'm gonna have all of them falling asleep tonight to The Ring. Yeah, for kids. Yeah. Not gonna lie, it's a pretty scary move, but like, how about them Knicks? Yeah, you're right. The only thing scarier than The Ring when you go to bed is watching the Knicks take another L. That's a fucking horror movie. Nah, they gonna run out. They gonna run out the bedroom screaming after the third quarter. We gonna stick to The Ring, and then we gonna follow it up with The Conjuring. You know, first it's just The Ring, and then it's The Conjure Ring. Everything that's gonna have a little ring in it. That's what we're gonna watch. I think we're gonna watch The Exorcist too. Toy Story 3? Nah, that's too scary. There's a limit, bro. There's a limit, Tom. Right? I draw the line at Toy Story 3. You guys are vicious. What are you gonna say next? Shrek? Finding Nemo? Nope. Too scary, bro. Nah. I think it's either The Ring or like the Blair Witch Project. One of the two. I'm gonna ask the kids how they want to fall asleep tonight. Moan what? Yo, slow down, Abel. We ain't moan nothing at night. No. Blair Witch Project. Trying to moan something. Ice Age is funny. I like Ice Age. Sid. Haven't seen a scary movie that's actually scary in years because yo ass grew up and now you know what really scared, like what's really scary, right? Real life, adulthood. That shit is fucking scary. And you're like, psh, movies? Bring it on. Like, that shit ain't scary. Try to be 3 days past due with your American Express bill. That shit is fucking scary. Chat.
American Express got a hitman looking for me.
Straight up. The way you trade with no risk management is scary. It's gambling, laughing my ass off, said no one ever. They should make a scary movie about blowing an account. This is a story of a guy trading alone in his bedroom. Hey, the way you trade with no risk management is scary. Fuck off. It's gambling, man. This summer. Find out. I'm fucking tired, chat. I think the Motrin's working. I'm tired. Word. Special appearance. JP. My eyes hurt. The Forex boys. Word. Oh, motherfucker. So I'm waiting to see how we close here on the 15. I didn't know I was on mute. Close below, no bottom wick. I'm gonna expect the 5 to come up and make one. Well, come up right now, and we'll have created this bottom wick. Let's just see if we can now also come up and create a top wick. Yeah, I just wanted a steeper top wick. We discussed this on the hourly. Still might happen. Alright, so now we have a bottom wick. The 5 is flipped. So this creates range for the previous 15 that closed with no bottom wick. Let's see if we can get some kind of top wick rejection and a drive. Yeah, it rebroke its own low. Should fill the range. The entire range is 10 here, though. Would you be taking a wick entry? No, there's no wicks here. I would have taken a wick entry if this wick came up and broke the previous candle highs as we discussed. Then I would have looked for sells. How many of y'all in positions? I think quite a few people might have had decent sells here. Like that's what I was looking at. 15 was really not bad. It's just I don't remember it farming. I might have skipped over it. I was so locked in here. I'm still locked in on the 4-hour break of the highs. Not for a position, but as an indication that we're going to come down initially. Okay, if we can re-break the current 15 highs and then flip here, I'd want to re-break the highs here. If we don't, I'm not going to have a position. But if we can break the highs and drive down on this same 5-minute, oh Jesus, that's only a 6 pip wick. Why do these ranges look so big, right? The bottom of the range is your 11 pips, 12. Break the highs. Okay, highs broken. So, if this same 5-minute candle can flip here, I'll sell. But it's got to be this 5-minute candle. Damn, this flips and drives us back up to the top of the range on the 4. On the 1, re-break of the highs. I'm not gonna take I'm not taking the break of the lows here on the 5. It's 1 minute left on it. I don't think it'll end up driving. I want to see how this 15 closes here. How the 30 closes. 6 minutes, right? The 30 closes in 6 minutes. Are we gonna start seeing a bullish hourly flip? I wouldn't mind seeing the flip and then a re-break of the lows. I wouldn't mind seeing the hourly flip just to flip bearish on the 30. Look at the daily. Bullish? Yes. Previous daily closed bullish. Yes, so you flip, you're expecting to fill the wick up, but the daily has an entire day tomorrow, and the entire London session, and the entire New York session, so. Hold on. Yeah, for now we're printing side by side. Let's see how this 30 closes. See if we get a top wick to break the 15 here, but I really like for us to come down. Is there a level here that it comes back? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it should come down here. closed above, actually, right? It closed above, so I don't know. Like I'd expect the drive down to fill the range down to 2064, but I'd like to have a steep top wick to be more comfortable in the fact that we're gonna break through this area to the left here, 2064.81. And for now, it's just try to come down here, reject it, try to come down again. We'll see. If we're able to break the previous 15 and then flip bearish, at least I'll be more comfortable understanding that we're heading back into the range down here. If we re-break the highs, if we do flip bullish and re-break the highs, then I'll set a sell stop on the break of the lows. We're able to do that. Because then we'll grab orders and momentum will bring us down to the next range. Might still do that, but we haven't grabbed any orders here on the 30. We're just grabbing. And you also had the previous hourly close bullish, right? Which I've kind of disregarded lately. Will you be attending London meetup? Yeah. Yes, sir. You do New York in January? Volume in the session suck? Yes and no. Sometimes it's different. Sometimes volume in New York sucks. It's just more often it'll suck here than in New York. I don't even look at it like it sucks. It's just it's standard. This is market, and like you guys just have too much of an expectation from it. It is what it is, and you know, over time your positions show up. And they just, the thing is, they show up so often with the way we trade that like I don't stress it. Like I don't remember what happened 2 trades ago, 3 trades ago, 4 trades ago. Like literally do not remember because they happen so often. There's so many trades. Broke the 15 high. I think if we re-break the lows here, I might have a position. Highly likely that I will. But we're gonna need to re-break the 15 and 30 lows. Because we drove down. First thing we did was drive down, then we came up now and grabbed some orders. So if we re-break the 30 lows here, the current 30 lows, I'll take a position. That is a curious 5. That should pull up. And if it doesn't, we'll take advantage of the 30, but that should pull up. What I'm waiting for, I'm waiting to re-break the current 30 candle. It's also the current 15 candle. Why you know sell the thing? You know, honestly, when you said it, we would be in pretty good profits right now. We'd be up about 15 pips right now from the moment that you said it. I remember the candle. You were saying it right here. No, right here on this can. It just didn't make sense to sell at the moment, but it did go your way, Paul. W. Why you know sell the thing? Five-minute gonna close bearish here. 40 seconds. Or will it? Let's see. see. Yeah, I'm gonna take a position on the rebreak of the low here, expecting to fill the range if we do break the low there. Basically a sell stop here at 26.5 flat. Yeah, I'm gonna delete the sell stop here. I'm gonna wait for this 15 to close in 2 minutes. We tried, it broke on the 5 and just flipped bullish, so we're gonna wait for the 15 to close and see what happened. Because if the next 15 ride up, I'll take it as a pullback for the hourly close, right? To leave a bottom wick. If it does close bearish with no flip. How you playing it? 15 of the 30. I'm gonna look how see how the 15 closes here in 45 seconds. If it closes like this, like it is right now, I cannot take a sell. It's going up, it's going down. Up, down, that's the nature of the market. Huh. Right, because the 30 can break the lows here now, but with this 15 closing bullish, this break of the lows could be a bottom wick to drive back up in the range. And it's not worth the attempt. There are times that are really worth the attempt. This isn't worth the attempt. Said I'm not disputing we can't drive down here. I'm just not comfortable with the price action of how it's forming to drive down there, because there's also indications that it can reject and drive back up. Now look at that. The hourly's broke the previous hourly low. The previous hourly's closed bullish, so but if you get a 15 bearish closure here, that's you closing bearish on the 15 and possibly the 30 and on the one below the most recent. So maybe we'll see at the beginning of the next hourly candle if we can get a position in. Looks lovely here on the 30. And that's another thing, right? It's above this area here, which is a strong, it was a strong support. Call an Asian session. Wish you all the best. Later, Toby. See you in New York. Time is right here in on the right side of the screen. You see 12 minutes to the end of this candle. That's the 15. That's also gonna be the 30 and the hourly. Although, if that's the move up and then it started coming down on the chat. I mean, go for it. I mean, yeah, on the higher time frame, absolutely looks like we should come down. But I want them to all fall in line. Yeah, the break of the low should take you out. If you guys are comfortable with these, I mean, there's nothing wrong with them higher time frame wise, but if you really pay attention to 1530, I have an issue with the sells here. Even if it does drive all the way through, it's not a sell I would ever take. It's a sell I would take, considering if the 15s had a top wick here, if the 5 didn't close bullish, if the previous 15 didn't close bullish. Yeah, your sell would be here on the re-break of the 30 low. So we would have been in right there on the re-break of that low, had the 15 lined up, but the 15 did not line up. You calculated your total percentage gain from stream this year? I just have a percentage gain from my account, which is what I used in the mornings and the evenings. Merry Christmas, Mr. Miller. I was looking for a sell, but not like this. Not like this. Missed my GJ trade because I was working. You didn't miss nothing. You were doing other shit. I mean, it means you missed a whole lot of GJ and a whole lot of markets while working. You were just working and now you're trading. You missed nothing. Not like this. $15 no top wick. Yeah, and the fact the previous 15 closed bullish. With the hourly bullish. This is exactly what I don't want to live through right here. What's happening right now, right? What I don't want to be in a trade for. You read books? Hardly. Not really. Not anymore. Who's got time? Why? Like, it's so time consuming. There's literally a documentary on every subject that I want to know. And if it's not in documentary form, it's definitely on YouTube. And if it's not on YouTube, it's definitely in audiobook form if you want to read the actual book instead of having someone just break it down for you. And then if it's not an audiobook or on YouTube or no one's done a story on it, then it's not worth reading in the first place. So it's probably lame. But when I was a kid, I did. How much capital do you recommend start a personal account with? Irrelevant. What matters is how you approach risk. It doesn't matter what you start with. Just start. It doesn't matter what capital you start with. Start with the lowest risk possible. 0.01 lots for you, my friend. It's not a bad thing. It's just, it's a matter of fact thing. $15 closed bullish, flipping up on the current 15. 30 split bullish. The hourly is going to close bear here in less than 6 minutes. It pushes up. Can't take a trade. So this is our session. These two candles that printed side by side, right? You were able to take advantage of them. If you were able to take advantage of them on a small time frame, congrats. But honestly, this isn't it, chat. It's not it. These two candles that print side by side, that's our session. That's not how you want the hourlies to look. On 0.01 lot, we can't risk what you are risking, right? You don't need to risk what I'm risking. It's irrelevant what my risk is. What's relevant is how much you can learn with the amount of money you have coming into the market. And if you're new, you're going to lose it. And wouldn't you just get as many lessons out of it as possible? Wouldn't you want to pay less for a lesson than more? Like, you can learn the same lesson for $100 that some people learn for $40,000. Like, some people pay $40,000 and they learn the same lesson that you learn at like 10 or 20 or $100, right? Just pay little for the lessons for now, and you'll know when you don't need any more lessons. What do you mean more advanced? Like you understand the lingo? Or are you kind of like getting the trades and not always break-even stage? There's nothing I could tell you that's going to make you profitable by morning, right? Or overnight. Got to keep going. Experience, baby. The thing is, like I said, people pay a lot for experience or pay very little. You can pay very little and still get the same experience and then have more money to approach the market with experience. That's the best answer I've ever heard about account size. Man, yeah. And it wasn't even about account size. It's really more about risk management. You got to understand that, like, you're not that guy, right? It's not you. You're not going to come in here your first week and next week you're on the news, right? Or and there's fucking Instagram reels about you, how you fucking flipped, you know, your account within the first week to like 1,048 million, whatever. You have to realize you get nothing without the grind. Fuck the grind, open the charts, press buy, and then press sell. I don't know, man, but let me tell you something. Like, I used to hate losing, and I fucking learned to love it. You know how you do that? You learn to love losing by making sure that what you get out of the loss is more valuable than the amount of money lost. And you know, think about that. What you get out of the loss, if that's more valuable than the loss itself, then you have to fall in love with it, right? Because some losses can be $10, and the value you gain out of it can pay for itself thousands of times over. Some losses can be way more valuable than whatever lesson you're getting out of it. So make sure whatever lesson you're getting out of the loss is more valuable than the amount of money lost, right? I make sure that my losses are more valuable than the monetary loss itself, yeah. Because that in turn, right, you're gonna love learning. You're gonna cut down your lot sizes, right? And you're gonna cut down your risk. And every time you're gonna lose, it's gonna be minimal. But the lesson that you're gonna learn and the edge that you're gonna pick up on, right? Like your edge will come at a minimal cost that'll eventually pay for itself many times over, right? So that's the goal. Hourly's closed here. Below the range. 30's closed doji. $15 closed bearish. Yeah, I don't like this drive down. Once again, top wick. You need to break the previous 30 highs. If you can come up, create a top wick, break the previous 30 highs, I'd be okay with coming down. But what's happening now is not it. No bueno. Right? Any moment you can flip bullish and start driving back up to the top of the range. And I wouldn't really be cool with that with the way we closed bearish on the previous hourly below the most recent. Yeah, no bueno, chat. Well, we printed side by side here, and that's a yucky closure. Yucky, yucky, yucky. Calling it? Yep, I'm gonna call it here, chat. Zoom, thank you for coming through. We tried. We almost got it, but not quite tonight. Asian's been really quiet, right? These last 2 weeks, but New York's been paying, so all good. I'll be on tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern, and then tomorrow evening, 8 p.m. Eastern. I'll see you guys then. Make sure you're here for the New York session. I'll try to turn it on around 7:30. Drop a like, sub to the channel. Mods, thank you so much for running it with me. Mateus, Eddie, thank you for coming through, always showing up on cam. I appreciate it. I notice it. Thank you, fellas. I will see you in the morning. Thank you, everybody in the Zoom. Oh, we got 2 Eddies in the Zoom. I didn't even realize. Good shit. Mods, see you tomorrow. Chat, love and wisdom to you all. I want to let you leave on a high note, which means go smoke a J. But our track is here. We are out. I'll see you guys 8 a.m. Eastern, live here on YouTube for the New York session. And just like that, another Asian session is in the books.